popping. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Trish. Let's just hop right into this video. So you can tell from the title alone that I did something very, very cool for a normal, everyday person. I was in a music video that broadcasted live across ESPN on Super Bowl Sunday, which was yesterday. Today is February 4th. Super Bowl was yesterday, Sunday, February 3rd. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded. Hopefully it goes up tomorrow on the 5th. By the 5th, you know, at least hopefully, because I've ran behind on posting only by a week, but still, it's actually because I didn't want to post what I did have ready in the middle of Black History Month, and I have things planned to post during Black History Month, and it's really great that I have done this video. Well, the video I'm talking about that I recorded professionally, talking about the music video I did in this video because it was for Black History Month. Coincidence. I'm basically gonna tell you, first of all, why I was in it and how my experience was during the process. So I used to audition for literally any and everything as a child. Well, not like a child, more like a tween, teenager kind of thing. I'm no stranger to auditions. I was a theater kid. I was in drama club in high school. And I'm also one of the shyer, quieter kids. So me doing theater in high school helped me get out of my comfort zone a little bit. And I used to be really quiet. I wasn't like mute quiet, but I was quiet. And it helps, like, if you're a quiet person but you like the arts, do theater, because it really does help you actually learn how to project and be more comfortable in front of people. I mean, I was never a stranger to performing in front of people because I also did ballet, I did orchestra, I did band, I was in chorus too. Like, I'm not afraid to do these things. But also, if you're quiet and you don't like speaking in front of people, it's so good. It helps you so much. It's better than doing public speaking in my opinion. I've also taken a public speaking class in college. I liked it. Obviously I wasn't that awkward at that point because I'd already like grown with myself, you know, to get into a more comfortable situation and talking in front of people. And I did a couple projects where you could tell that I'm actually passionate about the topic I was talking about, and I was not shy or anything, which maybe 5 years before then I wouldn't have done that as confidently. I even shocked one of my professors who was like, I did not expect this from you because I know how you are. Anyway, I'm getting off subject, but like, I used to audition for things. I'm also not a stranger to scams. I've done multiple auditions where I've gotten a callback every single time, and then I get a callback for the callback, and then they want me to do something else, and then the catch comes on. Oh, we need you to fly to Florida, Miami, Florida, and you'll meet with a bunch of agencies, and you'll get to perform for a bunch of talent scouts, and you'll have connections, you'll have a mentor, you'll have all these openings to great auditions and all these great things. But the catch is you have to pay to go down there, and you have to pay us like some odd amount of thousands of dollars to have this experience. On the spot. On the spot. They don't even get, there was only one moment. There was one incident when my dad asked the lady to have an extension, and she granted it, but it was only like maybe like a 3 to 5 day extension. Like, really, we're gonna get the money to go to this place for this amazing experience in 5 days? We couldn't even pay it on the spot that day. You think we're gonna get it in 5 days max? That's not gonna happen. See, me at that time, I was like 17, so I wasn't really butthurt about it because I understood. I was old enough to understand these things by then. I knew that that was ridiculous and so uncalled for. After that, I basically like stopped because I didn't know what to trust anymore. I made the mistake of trusting one again after that, like a few years ago, maybe like 2015 or no, it was actually it's more recently. I think it was like 2 years ago, 2017. I think it was 2017. And I got a phone call, a random phone call, guys, don't answer those, saying that, hey, we'd like you to audition for this. And so I went to this hotel, a Marriott hotel, and I auditioned, and of course, no surprise, I got a call back. I mean, I'm not trying to be like I'm not full of myself. Like, of course I knew I was gonna get a call back. I'm always like nervous every single time, but if it has anything to do with like singing, I already know that I'm gonna get a call back. Again, I'm not being that person, but it happens every single time. And I'm also not a person who chooses the wrong song. I know what kind of songs are best for my voice, so when I do a singing audition, I'm always nervous, but I'm always excited when I do get a call back, but I'm also not shocked because literally every single time I've gotten one. And oh my gosh, these airplanes. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I might have to edit this out. I don't know. Okay, so I got a call back, and then they brought you back and talk to everybody who did get they call you back, and they talk to everybody else that also got a call back that day in the same hotel and a meeting, and they go over what the entire like process will be of getting a mentor, going to whatever city they need us to go to for this big event, and then you do like a big showcase at the end, and then there's like talent scouts and casting directors and agencies that want to work with you there, and you have the opportunity to perform to them to see if any of them want you. It was like, I think it was like $500 to pay on the spot, which I didn't think was that bad. My parents also didn't think it was that bad. My parents put the money up for me, and they emailed me a confirmation and everything saying that I was going to get a mentor and they were going to be working with me like on a weekly basis. I never got a response from them ever again. I feel really stupid because I did not look up the company until after my parents gave them the money and found out that it was a fraud. It was fraudulent and it was a scam. The lady who was doing the whole like seminar kind of thing with us, telling us what it's all about, her name I found on multiple sources were saying that she was a fraud. I wish I had looked into it before it. I think my mom ended up getting out of it because it was supposed to like just continuously keep taking money out of your account, like on a monthly basis, month to month, because one time it took more than it was supposed to. She basically charged her twice 1 month for the amount, which was, that's a major no-no. Yeah, my mom is out of it now, but it was going on for a couple of months, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Thank you for believing in me, but I'm sorry that I've like gotten you guys caught up in all these scams for someone, because I have a dream, and it's not fair that these people do this to people like me who just want to like do something for them to entertain and have fun and get paid at the same time doing something that you love and actually make it. Like, that's so rude and disrespectful, because so many people are losing out on actual real opportunities because of these people scamming you, trying to steal all your money. There is this website that I started using at age of 17. I don't even remember how I found it, or I don't remember if anybody like referred me to it or if I found it on my own. I don't know how. I don't remember how I found it, but I've been using it since I was 17, and I stopped using it because I remember you're supposed to like start paying for the pro membership, and I never did that because at the time I didn't have my own money nor a job. So yeah, and I never remembered to say, hey mom, can you front me the money for this pro membership so I can actually start applying to things. I forgot all about it. Randomly a few months ago, I got like a thing sent to my phone for Marvel, casting for a Marvel film. Now I'm a big Marvel fan, so I'm like, I get the opportunity to be in a Marvel film with some of my favorite superheroes. Hell yes. But the only thing is, talking to the people on the phone with this site is really aggravating because reasons. That kind of like got my conscience back. Like, I'd been getting alerts here and there over the years, but I've been ignoring them. I'd be like, oh, that's interesting, but I don't have a membership. I'm not paying for that. And it came to a point after the new year came in, 2019. I'm like, I'm gonna finally start doing things for myself. I had 2 jobs. I quit one of them last year because it was a toxic environment. I didn't want to be there anymore. And I ended up working at 3 different studios all through the holiday season with my photography job, and I was like good, staying afloat, because it was basically full-time. But once the holidays are over, it gets really slow and it's no longer full-time anymore. It's like a real part-time job, as it's always been. But like, yeah, I decided, instead of looking for another second job, that I was gonna start applying and auditioning to things again. And so I went onto my website, Explore Talent, and I reactivated my account, and I paid for the pro membership that gets paid for on a monthly basis. It's not that much, honestly. And I applied to some things, and I got contacted by a casting director on the first few days that I applied to one, and I already had multiple auditions from casting directors. The more you apply to, the more likely you're to get a response from an actual casting director to say, hey, we're interested in you auditioning, do this for us, or we'd like you to fly out and do this, or do this, or you are cast. Yeah. On January 23rd, I think, yeah, January 23rd, I had applied the night before to something for Black History Month, and I was like, hey, I'm Black, so why not? And they were looking for people in my age bracket, so it's like, I could do this. I didn't know what it was for, but I was like, hey, why not? And I applied, and I got an email the next day from the casting director, and she was like, hey, just let me know if you're able to make it. You're a little bit further out than the other people, because it was in Charlottesville, Virginia, and I live in Virginia Beach. That's a 3-hour drive. But I was like, yes, let me get everything situated. My manager worked it so that she had coverage for my coworkers, who graciously took my shift for the day that I was working. It was filming 2 days from the day that she cast me, on Friday, and I was able to go there and do this thing. It was my first official, like, actual paid gig as a performer, and it was really, really exciting. I was so excited, as you can see in the clips that I entered into this. Entered clips here of me getting ready and excited. Hey guys, so the time is currently 4:12 a.m. I've been up since 4:30. I am getting ready to go to my first ever paid gig. Very, very, very excited. It's for a music video in Charlottesville, Virginia, and I have to travel 3 hours out of the way to get there. So I'm basically up before everybody else's call time. Exciting. I have not woken up yet, but I'm about to do my makeup and get this hair situated. I just washed it like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, fun things are coming. Right, all set. It's go time. All right, we're back. Funny thing, when I was looking on the call sheet, it kept saying this with aloe, this with aloe, this with aloe. I was like, what the hell is aloe? It's like lotion. Fast forward. Okay, so I'm there and it looks like I'm the youngest one out of the group that was casted as the choir extras, which is what I was. I was a choir extra. But you had to be like, they were looking from like the age of 25 to like 25 to like maybe 40 something, I don't know. And I am exactly 25, but I have a baby face and I look really young, so I'm pretty sure the rest of them thought I was like a baby. And I went there with all these expectations, like I was gonna come out with all these new friends with the same interests and career like goals. I really thought that was gonna happen, but that was not the case. Nobody wanted to talk to each other, at least, well, nobody wanted to talk to me, and I'm quiet anyway. But like, I actually tried to talk to some people and they were like just in one ear and out the other. They didn't really give two fucks about me. So once you're in that kind of like environment, you're just like, okay, whatever. So I just went along with it. I didn't want to be in a bad mood because it was the like exciting opportunity. So we're in this room. I was like, they told us we were going to be outside all day, but they did not tell us that we were actually going to have a building to stay in to keep warm, because we were filming outdoors on a 30-degree day in the freaking mountains. Like, it was freezing. So we're in the thing and they're like, hey, gather all around, we're gonna give you your robes and we're gonna show you the song so you guys know what to lip sing, so you know it looks right. So the song is called Lift Every Voice and Sing. It's basically the Black national anthem. Yeah, and the casting director asked us, has any of you heard the song before? The majority of us said no, and like maybe 2 of them said yes. And I was like, I need a rundown of this song. So she basically told us that we are about to film this part where the choir comes in, and it's like the biggest part with the choir, and it's like, I'm gonna sing sing a song, I'm gonna sing a song. It's like that for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 times we say that, and it was so easy. That's the only part she told us to do. Okay, so we're like, okay, that's easy. We go out to film it and we do the part, I'm gonna sing a song, I'm gonna sing a song, and you know, and then there's another part right after that where the lead singer, aloe, lotion, literally all I was thinking every single time they called his name, aloe, lotion, got it. And there's a part when he's like, full of the faith the dark past has taught us. Yeah, and then we're supposed to echo that. They did not tell us that. They did not tell us that. That was supposed to be the second thing that we shot, and we were only shooting the first part. They did not tell us that at all. Tell me why the lady came straight to me and singled me out for not doing it. And I'm like, I'm not the only one here, bro. Like, nobody else knew this. The lady in there said that we were only doing the sing a song part. No one told us we had to do this. Now you coming at me like I'm supposed to know this. No, y'all didn't give us any knowledge about this. You only played the song for us one time. Why are you singling me out? Talk to all of us as a group. She came like right up to my face to tell me this. Like, no. I should have told her, why are you singling me out? Because nobody told me, nor did they tell the rest of these people right here that we were supposed to be doing this. I felt so offended because I was like, girl, you lucky that I'm trying to be professional and not F up my first time on an actual film set, because I don't have time for this. I just kept my mouth shut and I was like, okay, yeah, how's it go? And like the rest of us were like, yeah, how's it go? And I'm like, and then they only did it like 2 times and expected us to have it memorized. First of all, it's like, I'm gonna lift my voice and I'm gonna, no, full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. They didn't tell us how it goes, so we're just like echoing him literally. They're like, no, it's like this. Full of the faith that dark past has taught us. Like, we don't know how this song goes because you didn't tell us. You only played it for us 1 time and then you like get mad at us for not knowing a part you didn't tell us to do. So I was feeling some type of way. So then we go back into the building. Everybody's, you know, doing their same thing, not talking to each other. And I'm like, cool, okay. I was watching the originals on my tablet with my headphones in for the entire time that I was in the building, because I was like, okay, F you guys, because apparently you don't want to have actual like communication. Yeah. I'm here till 4. If they stay on schedule anyway. It's freezing. Of course it's cold up here in the mountains. So I'm in between filming my parts. We did the first part earlier at approximately 11ish, 12ish, something like that. And we were told that we were going to do this one part, and then we did the part, and then they threw the second part that we hadn't even learned yet into the mix. That was fun. Not fun at all. I had some words. Of course, I bit my tongue because I'm not about to start shit on my first ever. You know, anyway, I'm sitting out here in the cold because it's the only place I can freely go and be alone. And I'm waiting for them to get us ready to do the second part that we now have officially learned and rehearsed a couple of times. And yeah. So basically, like, the pathways that we walk on to go from building to building are like where the slaves would walk to serve him and his guests. So just walking here, period, is kind of a big deal historically. And then like everything is being shot like in the random buildings spread out, I guess, around everywhere. I've only been in one and I don't think I'm going anywhere else, but I've seen them set up in other random places. Did you get my text about this one girl that keeps doing her freaking makeup every 5 minutes? I was just like, really? Like, come on. And I really want to see what the finished product looks like. One of the guys said that he saw, because like they took 2 of the people out because one of them is part of the crew and they needed an extra person for the choir. And he stood out and he saw the piece we were recording and the viewfinder or whatever, and said it looked really cool. And I was like, yeah. Kind of weird though, we're like in a hallway and we're wearing the choir robes and we're singing the choir part, and then like the dude who sings like the main part, his name is Aloe, and honestly all I've been thinking about is lotion whenever they say his name. Yeah, and then it's like like him standing in the middle of the corridor at the end of a line on the other side. And we're like doing a stereotypical choir dance and singing, you know, over exaggerated happy church people is basically what we are. And yeah, so I really want to know what that was like. The little cart with one of the child actors is coming by. We go back out to shoot our second part, and oh wait, before that, the casting director came back and said, oh, I heard that you guys did the second part. It's like, yeah, that was not cool because we didn't know what was going on. Not cool at all. She goes through the entire song again for us to listen to it, and goes through the part to teach us that part. Guess what? So we finally learned the second part that we were supposed to do this next time coming up that we ended up doing in the first part. And tell me why they put us in a formation behind Aloe Lotion. So we're standing there in 2 lines behind him, and kind of like a flying V formation is what they kept calling it, like birds in flight. Yeah. And so we're like that. I was in the front on one of the sides, and they basically said, so we're gonna run through the entire song. And we're like, bitch, I don't know the entire song. Y'all only told us it's 2 parts. Now we finally learned the second part, and we're not doing the second part at all now. So they wanted us to go from the very beginning of the song all the way to the very end of the song. Now the beginning of the song, we in that too. And the end of the song, we in that too. Did we learn any of those parts? No, we didn't. So it's like, lift every voice and sing to earth and heaven. Ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Ew, that was rough. Let our rejoicing rise. And we're supposed to be like, let our rejoicing rise. Let our rejoicing rise. High as the lifting sky. High as the lifting sky. Ooh. They didn't teach that. They did not teach us that. I know that now, but they didn't teach us this part at all. And then there's a part at the end after the full of the faith the dark past taught us. Full of the hope the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun, day begun. Ooh. Didn't teach us that part. They taught us the middle only. Oh, but do the entire song, start to finish. What? So I'm supposed to mouth the words to the song that I don't know? Fun times. And also, at that point, it got colder, and we're standing out there literally freezing. We're not allowed to wear that much stuff under like our robes because they're choir robes. We're not supposed to look like, you know, we're not supposed to look like it's cold and freezing because it's supposed to give off the illusion that it's warm outside. And we're happy and we're jamming and, you know, we having fun and we being uplifted by the spirit, and, you know, and tell me why the lady comes up to me again, just me. Yeah, you really need to work on your facial expression and look more happy and cheerful. And you also need to move a lot more because you're supposed to be like happy and joyous and be uplifted with the spirit and blah, blah, blah. And I'm literally like looking, I swear I was like glaring at her like, because at that point I was done. I was cold. I was freezing. You're only singling me out. Now tell me why when the actual finished product came out with the video, I see myself moving, but the girl next to me is like barely moving. But you came at me. But you came at me. And then she also had the gall to ask me this stupid ass question. Are you cold? I looked her in the face. I didn't even say anything. I was just like, she's like, we can tell. I can see it in your face. I'm like, no shit. It's 30 degrees out and we're not wearing any jackets. What do you expect? I'm freezing. You really think that nobody's moving because we're stiff? We're stiff. Like, and you called us out far too early. We were standing out there doing nothing for a good while, a good minute before they came to us with any kind of direction. And what direction they did give us was so unorganized. Like, I was like, like in general, like anybody with any kind of experience period is gonna know that what they did to us was not right. Oh God, I wanted to say something so bad, but I was just like, no, you can't afford to do this to yourself. It's your first time. Yes, you feel some type of way, but you need to keep your mouth shut, Trish. Like, I was dying to say something. Oh my gosh. But okay, about Aloe. His name is Aloe Black. I did not know. Oh my God, this is so funny. So it's actually, Aloe Black was the dude singing, and I had no idea who he was. I thought he was an up and coming person in the music industry, not actually well established in the industry since the early freaking 2000s. I did not know who he was. So tell me why. I went home and I literally go home and the next night I Googled, well, I Instagrammed him, and I saw the actual stamp of approval that he's an actual certified celebrity, and I was like, oh, my bad. And there's this song that plays at my job all the time, and it's called Brooklyn in the Summer. It feels like Brooklyn in the summer. Yeah, that song. That is Aloe Black. Now guess what? Me and my coworkers and my manager have been making fun of that song for over a year because my manager pointed out that when you hear it come on, it sounds like, it feels like pooping in the summer, pooping in the summer. So we've been making fun of that song for over a year. What are the odds that it's me that ends up working with this man for a music video? And I also, at the end of it, like when we were done shooting anyway, he shook our hands. I looked this man dead in the face, shook his hand. I didn't give two fucks who he was because I didn't know who he was. I looked him in the face with like, and he said like, thank you. And I was like really awkward because I was like, I didn't know what to say because I was like, it should be me saying thank you because it's your video and you're the one who gave me this opportunity to be here. And I was just kind of like, you're welcome, thank you. And I like, my face probably looked so done and over everything too. And it was like really awkward. I'm like holding his hand. I'm like looking him dead in the face like, I want to leave. Oh my God. And he's actually famous. And oh my God, tell me why. Also, a few days after, like a week after, I'm talking to my friends. And I'm telling them to watch the Super Bowl because I'm going to be on ESPN in this music video for Aloe Black. And she also tells me that he sings Wake Me Up. Wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. That song. I did not know that was him. And I love that song. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I should have acted better. If I'd known. If I'd known. They didn't tell us anything. They didn't tell us anything. I also, when I was there, did not know it was going to be on ESPN. I didn't know it was for Undefeated. I didn't know anything. I did not know. My gosh. But it also, we got perks. We were shooting on Monticello, which is the home of Thomas Jefferson. He owned like 600 something slaves, and it was kind of historical period to be there. You're walking on history. And we shot the music video there. We got a free tour of the Monticello for being part of the video, so that was cool. I unfortunately only got to tour the bottom half of the house because we ran out of time to tour the upstairs, which is really sad because I was really excited about going up those janky stairs. I filmed a music video. I was on ESPN. It was very, very, very exciting. I could tell my friends, tell my co-workers, to my family. I don't know how many times I've watched this music video in the past 24 hours because it's honestly really exciting. My first time experience was honestly not the best. I'm still like happy about it overall, and I'm happy I got to meet an actual celebrity. Not happy that I did not know who it was until after. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I had. I feel blessed and honored to have been part of the project. And yeah, hopefully more exciting things like that come my way, because I'm definitely looking forward to it and excited for the opportunities that are in the works for me. And I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, get off my channel. And if you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe. I post every week. Hit the bell for notifications to know when I upload. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.